the Public Health Agency of Canada had not addressed long-standing known issues with the systems and practices used to manage the National Emergency Strategic Stockpile.
For at least a decade, the Public Health Agency of Canada knew there were problems with our national PPE stockpile and didn't address the issue. In a pair of new reports, Auditor-General Karen Hogan says some of these problems were identified as early as 2010, but have still not been resolved.
So if you're asking me today, have they addressed those long-standing issues, the answer would be no. What we saw them do was work around those issues and shortcomings in order to mobilize a response to support provinces and territories.
The auditor says Public Health did an internal audit in 2010 and found poor oversight of the federal stockpile of personal protective equipment and medical devices. According to Hogan, PHAC's inventory management system wasn't up to the job, and in some instances couldn't track age or expiry date on some items. In fact, auditors say they couldn't tell you how many N95 masks Canada had on the day it declared a pandemic.
But yes, at the beginning of the pandemic, we saw that PHAC did not know exactly what existed in the National Reserve because there had been long-standing problems identified in the internal audit in 2010.
A follow-up audit in 2013 found little had changed, and that would be the case until January of 2020, with Public Health saying they didn't have the budget to fix those problems. The report says PHAC, Public Health and Procurement helped provinces and territories meet their needs during the pandemic. Findings welcomed by ministers who say Canada is now working on establishing what the stockpile will need in the future.
So I think the lessons learned have been that, we needed, and we, as you can see, have taken many steps towards a much more robust system of really understanding what's in the nest, what the anticipated requirements or needs might be of provinces and territories, and ensuring that we have a very good and strong line of sight on how to get that product quickly.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.